Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm here with my buddy Daryl, and Daryl's here he's opened up his door to his incredible collection of cars and movie collectibles, and it's just the most amazing man cave. I think Calvin refers to it as a toy box. uh, it's an incredible place. I guess first of all, we're going to start with the cars here. There's some amazing super low production, some one-of-one stuff here that just completely blows my mind. I did a quick little walk around with Daryl, and he's gonna show us some of this stuff. So I think the first one here is the Lotus. This is a one of four that came to Canada, if I remember correctly, and it was the only one that arrived here in this color. And you've got documentation on this that you've got from Lotus. Can you give me some details on this car?
Yeah, it's a 60th anniversary, so there's a total of 43 ever made. Canada got one of four colors. This is the first of the British Racing Green ones ever made, and it's one of six British Racing Greens. The rest went to the US for a total production of 43 colors.
Wow, that's incredible. So the very first green one and the only green one that came to Canada, and a total of 43 cars made. That's just incredible. Daryl has some of the most amazing cars in his collection. Everything is just incredible. Just an incredible collection of cars and collectibles and all the best of the best. I'm just blown away here, guys. So we'll keep going. So this is a 67 Chevelle. You haven't had this a whole long time. You just acquired this.
Just starting on it, putting my personal touches on it, which is to try to make it look like the day it was born. And that's the way I like things. Even though it's modern take on things sometimes, for modern day driving, it's still going to look all factory.
327. 325 horse. Now, one thing that is very unique about this one is its color. It was a 1 year only color. And what was the name of that color again?
The color code is PP, which is called Silver Mist Metallic.
Right.
And it was a Canadian color only and 1 year only color.
1 year only color and only offered in Canada. This is a stunning car. I know the fella that painted this car, and he's very, very meticulous. Probably one of my favorite bodymen. He owns Wild West Auto Body. His name's Joe, and he did all the body work and paint on this 67 Chevelle. So now Daryl has it, and he's going to put his personal touches on it, and I feel that he's doing justice to this car. He's making it all correct. And it's an amazing. He's upgraded the brakes to disc brakes, and disc brakes were available for the first time ever in '67. So that's all legit stuff. Very, very pretty car. The next one here is 65 Corvette. Now this is one of my favorites. The first time I saw this was in the Dragons car show, and it had one of the most amazing displays. You guys had a display that was set up like a life-size model. The floor was actually the plans or the blueprints to the model, and you had a glue tube that was about 4 feet tall.
Right.
And it just all looked, it was the most amazing display I had seen in a long time. So this is a unique car. So you were mentioning that this was a mid-year car, a mid-year car. Built in '65, but there were some things that you noticed when you were restoring it, with the wiring harness and things like that, different as you were working with the Corvette people.
Yes, Corvette America pointed it out, where when we were restoring it, the wiring harness in the front didn't match the wiring harness in the back as far as color. Because they said the wiring harness in the front was early '65 and the wiring harness in the back was late '65 in their production as far as their colors.
Yeah.
So they said that this would be a mid of 65 production run on this car. So in essence, it's a mid year.
Mid year. That's cool. Very, very, very pretty car. And above it, we have another fairly unique, rare car. So that's an Alfa Romeo
4C, yeah.
4C, and it was the only one. Now you're going to have to school me on this here. It was the only one offered in this color combination that came to Canada. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. They have a 5-year production run from 2015 to 2020. And in that 5-year production run, they made more than 4 Pearl cars, but they only made 4 Pearl paint job cars with tobacco leather interior.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's this one. It's got brown, they call it tobacco leather. And in the total 5 years, only 4 cars were ever made in this color combination.
Only 4 made. This is the only one that made it to Canada. That's cool. Very, very pretty. You've got the best of everything here. This is the best of the best. And we've got one more car to now. All these, there's more cars in Daryl's collection, but some of them are in different locations. You see an empty spot here. He's got several cars. This is just a small part of his collection. Now tell me about this one here. This is a traditional hot rod with some neat. It's got a what was it? A Buick nailhead in it.
425 Buick nailhead in it with the original Buick switch pitch transmission that's still in it.
Cool. And some of the custom interior work in there was neat as well. You've got some. We can't see it today, guys, but there's not lots of neat touches here. Also, these headlights all have the turn signal indicators in them as well. Is that correct?
That is right, yeah.
Yeah. Just a real neat traditional hot rod. Very, very nice. So we kind of covered the cars quickly, but you know, there's lots to those. Those are very unique, special cars. Lots of 101 stuff there. And we're going to look at some of Daryl's collectibles here. This is all legit collectible stuff. This is not, there's no knockoffs here in this building whatsoever.
Don't forget about the Whizzer.
Oh, the Whizzer is up in the ceiling there, so that's, and Daryl's got some incredible details here. So the Whizzer, that's a running, driving Whizzer, and he mentioned that, you know, those were popular in the 40s, wartime, and he's got an actual mannequin dressed in the, you know, the era correct garb with the era correct shoes. Everything in his collection is the great deal of detail, and all those displays. There, so now we've got the lights off to give you a different feel for it's really nice in here with all the neon, and but there's more to look at. So this tell me about this uniform here.
Well, this is a leather racing uniform that David Jessup wore in the mid-70s while racing in England. As you can see, he wasn't an overly big guy. I think the mannequin's 5'7". So it's the hair and everything, and the helmet and the shoes. Everything's done to resemble what it would have looked like back in the mid-70s. But the suit is authentic. That is his actual suit.
Actual suit worn by him. That's incredible. And this gas can here, one's got some NASCAR history.
That's Terry Labonte's gas can. You can see all the official NASCAR stickers on there as they would fill the gas can up to fill the cars. This is race used. Incredibly rare to get one of these anymore. They're lightweight, they're aluminum, but impossible to get because NASCAR deemed them as too dangerous and flattened most of them. So this one got saved.
All destroyed, and you happen to have one of the You know, there can't be none of this stuff in Daryl's collection is very common. This could very well be the only one in existence because they were all destroyed. Incredible.
So here we have a jukebox from, I'm told it's 52, 53 AMI, and it works.
Oh, look at that. Very
It's
cool.
amazing what technology was like back in the 50s.
Yeah. Very cool. And he picked a Stone song.
Yeah.
Very cool. Gotta like that. And this is kind of a neat piece in the collection. Daryl came across this, and it happens to be a uniform worn by a movie star, Jennifer Love Hewitt. And he's actually got a signature here of her wearing that same top, and she signed that. She signed that for you. That's incredible. He's got documentation to say that's a legit piece. Everything here is signed. It's all high-end, legit. You know, there's a Johnny Cash signed album there, Huey Lewis, and here's some incredible pieces. Here we've got a boxing glove from Mike Tyson, and then his bag. And sorry, this one here, this one was
Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas, and that was
He KO'd.
He KO'd Mike with that glove.
Yeah. Well, not with that glove, but he signed this glove. Yeah.
He signed that one.
And put the date on there as March or February 2nd in 1990 is when he KO'd
Mike Tyson. That's incredible.
One of the biggest upsets ever they consider in heavyweight boxing.
I'll say. And
Ronda Rousey's glove.
Ronda
signed.
Rousey's glove.
Dave Winfield's baseball.
Some baseball, signed baseballs.
That's Rolly Fingers baseball.
Wow. And the helmet, sorry, who had signed the helmet here?
That was, that's me. I forget who I said now.
But it's signed.
Yes.
It's all, wow. And a nice collection of, the nicest collection I've ever seen of tin toys. These are all from either Japan or Germany. These are the nicest collection of tin toys I've ever seen. Some of them have the boxes intact, and they're just in complete mint shape. Nothing's restored here. This is all super nice, high-end collection. The nicest I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of collectibles, and I've never seen anything in a collection of this quality. Just incredible. Wow. Can we look at some of the pictures in your office here real quick?
Sure, yeah.
He's got some signed artwork in here that just blew my mind. So this was actually signed by Carol Shelby, but
You
it's,
see his signature there.
yeah,
So it's not a copy. He actually signed it.
actual signature.
And so this is a Godard.
Very-
Very rare. 'Cause
yeah.
It's an AP. There's 427 total made. Very few survived because of a stretching of the canvas issue. So I was told that there could be as many as 10 or 15 or less that actually survived.
In existence. And this one happens to be signed by Carol. That's an incredible piece of artwork, and it's so pretty. And you've got other things here, lots of more, movie memorabilia. This is a signature by Carrie Fisher when she appeared in Star Wars. The Black Panther one, that's a super rare one. That's a pre-artwork. Yeah, you don't see those. And that's also signed. Very, very, very rare.
And then a Todd McFarlane.
Todd McFarlane. Spider-Man. Signature. You see it signed there. And here's another cool one. This is the entire Star Wars cast sign this one here. Like, how many of those are around? Can't be common. And then we've got one here of the Eagles as well. Hotel California album. Complete signatures of all the Eagles. Just incredible. Incredible collection. Wow, Daryl, I'm just blown away. I was here several years ago as a Dragons member. We did a club garage tour here, and I never got to walk around with you. I saw some of the cars and some of the collectibles, but I never really got the skinny on all the neat stuff here and the details that are going into. So Daryl, he's got a golf display going up here. He's got a pump that's on the way. It's being restored, and this is mid-60s, I believe you said?
Correct.
Mid-60s. So he's got this all set up already, like you would see it in a mid-60s golf gas station. As you mentioned, the very rare golf colors in the mid-60s. He's got a mannequin here with an actual legit women's golf coveralls. Like, this is what you would have worn in the mid-60s. And this is actually a lady's. Can't be too common to find that. And she has the correct hat on. That's actually a lady's hat. That couldn't have been too common. So that's a really super rare find. He's got, you know, the mid-60s Saskatoon, Saskatchewan map you would have seen on the wall in the golf stations, as well as all the 60s era maps and the cans, and it's just going to be a nice display. Like, you're well on your way here. Super cool. We're kind of skimming over this stuff fast, guys. Super cool pedal car. Daryl, that's his winter project he mentioned. A nice display of cans, all full. And yeah, just...
I don't know if you noticed this, but this would have been something that you'd have seen in bars in the late 70s, early 80s, where you take a straw and you blow into there, and you can determine if, for 50 cents, if you're able to drive home or not.
Oh, so you plug 50 cents in the machine, and then you grab a straw and blow in there, and it gives you the sobriety
it gives
reading.
You a reading, yeah.
Oh, and it's got different categories here. Yeah, green is good, I guess. Pretty cool.
It works. I
You
get my
have-
buddies after they have a beer. I get them to put 50 cents in there, and
Oh, and you get them to blow in the machine and
blow in the machine,
and test it out. Wow, super neat. Incredible collection, Daryl. I really appreciate you taking the time to show me this and share this with everybody. This is probably one of the nicest man caves I've ever been in. This is the nicest, highest end collectibles I've ever been close to in my life. With all there's just everything in here. Just it's hard to give words to all this. Incredible collection. So thanks again, and thanks for watching, guys.